Welcome to Friday Night Frights with Kevin B. I'm your host, Kevin Blood. Welcome to the show. This is the pilot episode, and hopefully, everything goes smoothly. I'm trying something different for Kevin B. Entertainment. Hopefully, it works all out in my favor. So I want to start off by welcoming Stephanie Smock, Mia Blood. Welcome to Friday Night Frights. I see we've got 3 people in there. I don't want to scare people off. We do have. I am starting this show off with. Thank you, my handy dandy skull. So tonight we are watching a movie. We are going to actually watch a film together. Now, bear in mind, this is a whole different thing than what I'm used to doing. So hopefully I don't screw it up. I'm hoping that I can pull this off and it looks and sounds good. But if something does not sound right, or if it looks like crap, I need people to let me know, because I'm not going to continue running the show that way if it looks like crap. So this is my first time doing it this way, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes rather smoothly. Just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what, I don't want to tell you what the movie is just yet, but to give you some trivia on it, I guess you could say. This particular film that we're going to watch tonight is from 1962, I think. It's a 1960s horror flick. It's actually considered a horror comedy. This film was made in 2.5 days on a budget of $22,500. The shooting schedule for this film was actually 2 days and 1 night, to be exact. According to, it's been rumored that Roger Corman, the director of this film, allegedly had made a bet that he could make a movie in 2 days. The person who wrote it took a little more than that to write it. So I hope that everybody will enjoy the film tonight, and we'll be discussing back and forth. Welcome to the show, Frank Beal. Appreciate you showing up. Your YouTube feed is grainy as hell. Facebook is great. Okay, cool. Nothing I can really do about Facebook or YouTube, but yeah. So we'll discuss the movie while it's playing. I did get a few little tidbits of information on the film. This is not the first time I've seen this film, and this is the original film, by the way. And the only reason that I am able to watch this entire film with the audience is because this film was actually never copyrighted. So that gives me a little bit of an advantage over all the copyright crap. Not every episode of Friday Night Frights is going to have a film in it. Like, there'll probably be snippets here and there, but not always an entire film. Just because, but be aware, this isn't just an October show. This is going to go for however long it'll last. But it's not just for the month of October. This is going to be a weekly show, unless it is unsuccessful. And if it's not, well, then I at least tried to do something different and creative. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time running my gums, because this film is, I think, about an hour and we'll say about an hour and 10 minutes. So are you guys ready to watch a movie? I'll give it a minute because I know there's a lag. But I want to know, are you guys ready? See, and in this show, I can actually put the things up on the screen. Well, hi, Christy. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get this movie going, shall we? Yep, give me just a moment. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, Now, I'm pretty sure you can still hear me. And I'm hoping you can hear the film too. Welcome to the show, Stephanie Pinnell. Thank you for joining.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink, working the 24-hour shift out of homicide. And this is my workshop, the part of town that everybody knows about, but that nobody wants to see.
You guys can hear me.
The tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else.
Very happy guy.
Skid Row, my beat.
Like I said, I figured I was telling Mia earlier, I think it's important to pay homage to films like this that paved the way for the horror movies that we see today. I could mess around with all this stuff here as far as how you're seeing it, but I figure if it's working now, I probably shouldn't be messing around with it. And I really do like how they did the cartoonish background for that. I thought that was pretty cool. Tonight's the night that you can watch the whole thing.
The most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little rundown floor shop called Mushnick's.
Now, am I overbearing as far as my audio, my talking? Is it overbearing on the video? Because if it is, I'll turn my mic down.
My sister's nephew Stanley died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, what happened?
He got blown up, who knows how.
That's nice. Well, you would like, maybe as usual, some flowers for the funeral.
Should all acquaintance be forgot?
Okay, perfect.
I thought possibly, because I always give to you all my funeral business.
Now, thank you guys for your feedback. And again, thank you for joining us.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiver. What am I, a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row nothing but cheap carnations. And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To my throat, I would be giving a cut.
I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls with vassals.
Get up from the back! Excuse me, Mrs. Shiver, that's Seymour.
He's a nice boy.
Why don't you let him see?
What, see? Look, here I got a new customer, brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy, what I can't even afford, chase him out right away.
So how many of you have actually seen this film before?
Flowers fresh as the springtime Mushnicks, hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Farb. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnick, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnick. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns?
No, 1 fern, 1 piece. Altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
Yeah, thank you.
What?
Filling out.
Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fern? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnick. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
You can find
Excellent.
this
I'll send Seymour right away.
on
Who am I
YouTube.
to argue with science?
It's free.
Make it snappy.
I actually found a whole bunch
Now
of
you are
films
going
that
to
are
get
free to
it.
watch.
Oh, you are going to get
And I don't have to worry about copyright stuff. Oh.
Seymour Krellboyne? Now, Mrs. Shiver, we were talking from the funeral flowers. What in the little... funeral!
Did you call me Mr. Mushnick?
No. I was calling John D. Rockefeller to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now, look, Seymour. You take 2 gladiolas. You'll cut them nice and even. You'll take 1 coin. You'll wrap them in a package, and you'll take them to Dr. Farr. Right? Well, go already! Now, what can I do for you, sir?
My name is
I don't know about y'all, but
Excellent. I am
if I had a
Gravis
boss that
Mushnick.
yelled at me like that,
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'd have to
I'll
smack
take
him.
care of you, Mrs. Shiver. Come right over here.
You would like maybe some...
Now, this guy here on the
orchids for a
left.
nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of
you'll
dozen
see him do
carnations.
something rather
Carnations.
peculiar.
A person can't turn around these days that somebody shouldn't drop dead.
I believe his name is Richard Miller,
Mrs. Shiver.
Bad luck, she calls.
also known as Dick
You
Miller.
should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yes,
Oh.
for Stanley.
I'm not sure.
My carnations.
You should see what that Seymour is.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
here are
I
your
can't remember that
carnations.
guy's name.
Wait, I'll wrap them for
No,
you.
that's all right. I'll leave them here.
Why not? Of course, what else?
Okay, important thing right here.
They are all right?
Well, I've had better.
Well, this is a small
That guy,
shop.
Well, that's okay.
that guy
No,
right
those big
there,
places,
Richard Miller,
they're full
he
of pretty
actually
flowers,
ate
expensive
real
flowers.
flowers.
When you raise them for looks,
He
it's
genuinely
funny
ate
about
the
them.
flowers for this
Food
movie.
thing. I like to eat these little out-of-the-way places.
As a matter of fact, after
Such
people
a
had
thing,
seen
eating
the
flowers.
film
Look,
and they
don't
saw
knock it
him
till you try
out in
it, huh?
public, they'd ask him
What
about that.
happened?
He'd purposely eat the flowers right in front of him.
This is what I was
Just
trying
show
to
'em.
tell you before. Look on him, everybody. Look at the quality of his work. I ask you, when I fired him, where is he going to get such another good job?
You mean I'm fired?
No, I'm electing you president from the United States. Yes, you are fired.
Gravis, you
Well,
can't
good,
do
Stephanie. I'm
that.
glad
Okay.
that you're getting a chance to see the film.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral
I'll
parlor
have to be my
and
fact
sent the
checker
black
tonight.
lilies to the old lady in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time, I, Gravis Mushnick, mean it.
He means it.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Feel free to share this
Excellent,
video
you're
with all
fired.
your friends,
Why don't you give him a chance
and your
to
family,
resurrect
and your
himself?
family,
Give him a
friends,
chance
and
to
friends,
quit.
family.
I ain't gonna quit.
You're a
Because
brave boy. You're
sharing
fired.
is caring, and
That ain't fair,
I need all the
Mr.
help I
Mushnick.
can get.
You know what I'm doing? I'm working on a special surprise plant just for you.
Again?
I'm growing a plant like you ain't never seen before.
Excellent.
Thank
I
you
can't
guys
even
for
sell the
joining.
plants I got in my shop.
Oh,
Out, you.
lost
Now,
another
wait a
view.
minute. He's got a new kind of plant you want to
I
look
need
at.
somebody
I
that's
don't
not
look for flowers,
here
Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for
once in a while
200 years, but I
to
got
see
one
how
shop
many
on
people
Skid
we
Row,
have
one
actually
stinking shop.
viewing.
I don't even like flowers.
I'm
You
just
don't understand
curious
what I mean.
to see
I've
if
eaten in
other
flower
people
shops
get
all over the
different
world.
numbers than what I'm getting.
And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
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 What is this, a tango? All right. Explain me more.
Well, I remember one place that had a whole wall covered with poison ivy. And people came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if Mr. Yellow Vest Fouch says it's a draw, you still got a job. If he don't, out you go to both of you, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
Feel free to chat back and forth, guys. Trying to make this as interactive as possible. I don't want it to just be the film. I'd like there to be some questions and answers and whatnot going on.
This is Radio KSIK. You've been listening to Music for Old Invalids.
Typically, when I'm watching
Our
a
next
film, I don't
selection is
talk
entitled
through it, but
Sick Room
this is
Serenade.
supposed to be a talk show of
Seymour,
sorts.
is that
So
you?
Yeah, Ma.
Hey, here, look at my tongue.
But Ma, I already seen your tongue.
Have you no sympathy for your poor mother? Laughing at her and mocking her illness, and she's got one foot in the grave?
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Now, come on, look at my tongue.
A tongue's a tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
So this is
Did you
this
stop
is
at Dr.
considered
Mallard's
a
and get the
horror
results of my
comedy
tests?
movie.
Yeah, he said there's nothing
as
wrong
you
with
can
you.
tell.
Oh, now, Dr. Mallard. He's one doctor I thought would tell the truth.
He said you should be playing fullback for the Rams.
He wants me dead. I'll bet he's assistant coroner.
Well, I gotta go.
And I know I've got
Dear.
my goiters coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great...
What you got, a little surprise for me?
Open it up and see.
All right. Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous tonic. Wait here. To be taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your physician. Alcoholic content.
I don't know if anybody
98%.
realizes this, but she's a hypochondriac.
Oh, Seymour, you'll never know what this is going to do for me. Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
Look, Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
Apparently, my hearing's going out on me. I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks worse than it did this morning when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you ask me, I'd pitch it out in the trash. I don't like my house cluttered up with rotten vegetables.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry. Can I bring you anything?
Oh, yeah. Bring me the evening news.
Thinks she's getting
They're
pretty
running a
sauced.
self-diagnosis contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Bye,
The
son.
winner
I'll see
gets
the
to go to
rosy
Mayo
at the dawn. Drink to me, oh,
That's
away
funny.
at thine eyes, and I will...
So I'm hoping that the video is clear and that the audio is matching up with the video.
Here it is,
If you guys are
everybody.
having, if you notice anything out of the ordinary, please let me know.
It sure is different.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah. What kind of a plant is this, Seymour?
Well, I'm not sure. I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what is this plant you're growing.
Well, I gave it a name.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What? You gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? That's the most
Audrey
exciting
Jr.
thing anyone's ever done to me.
You poor kid. I don't think it's so much I should keep on spending $10
Oh, welcome
a
to the
week
show,
on your
Corey. Thanks for
salary.
joining.
Travis,
Glad
he
you can
named
make
it
it.
after me.
I know, and if they keep it, they'll name it Mushnick's Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour could nurse that thing back
Welcome to the
health,
show,
you'll have
Bobby
people coming
G.
here from all over?
You think so, you found?
I know so, you mushnick. Now, that's all I'm saying on the subject. Besides, I've got to get home. My
Tonight's
wife's making
film,
tortillas for
in
dinner.
case those of you that just joined
Good night,
us
you fellas.
Good night.
aren't aware,
And I'll see you
it
tomorrow.
is the Little Shop of Horrors.
Crazy about kosher flowers.
He's a nice man.
Maybe he knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep you and this dumbbell junior for a week. If you can nurse it back to health, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both fired.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnick.
Don't feel sad,
I don't think I've
Seymour.
ever actually seen a Venus
Don't
flytrap
waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth
in
it.
real life.
Who says you're not?
Everybody.
Yeah, I know. But I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know. I've given it every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale,
Pasadena.
Burbank. Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey. What's the matter, little plant? Haven't I done everything I could for you? Where did I goof? You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do. Please don't die. I'll get you some water,
I have
okay?
no idea who just tried calling me. Stephanie. That's awesome.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be kidding. Well, we'll see. You don't know what I'm doing for you. Oh, who would have thought it?
I got some more fun information
I guess
about
there's just no accounting for people's
Audrey,
tastes.
but I'll wait. I'll wait for a little bit to share that because it's all about timing.
Seymour!
My boy.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious? Isn't he got the $2 raise? What happened to your fingers?
These things. So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 B's, one for each finger?
So I hope you guys are enjoying the film.
You say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 B's.
What did I do now?
Don't you know what you did? Just look.
Oh, boy, look at
I'll do
that.
something different.
It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it
Which one of you wants to come onto the
grows
show
like
with
a
me?
cold sore from the lip.
So the audience
Oh,
is
hello,
seeing
young
you
pretty ladies.
on
What
the
can
same
Travis
screen
Mushnick do for
as
you?
me.
Well, we saw your sign outside.
About the
Anybody's
Audrey Jr.,
interested,
So we
let me
thought
know.
we'd come in and take a look.
Well, give a look.
That makes 4 people today who've come in just to look at it.
Oh, Dick, Shirley. Is that just too much? Oh, what kind of plant is it?
It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 B's?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money.
Except $2,000.
But that's just to spend on flowers.
So we
How
don't
long
have
does
any
this
of
have
our
to go,
own.
Frank?
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just for to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade.
Which is made out of flowers.
Thousands of them.
And we're on the committee
That picks the florist.
and then glues on the flowers.
Gee, that sure is a mad plant.
Wow, yeah. Seymour here invented it. He did.
Thousands of flowers.
I knew that's a big nope.
Girls, please don't damage the horticulturist. Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnick? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
It works better, Frank,
gee,
if you're on
if your
a
shop is good enough
wired
to
connection to
develop
the
Audrey
internet.
Jr., I
But
guess it can get us everything we need.
Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee.
Well, we gotta run now. Bye, all.
Bye, Seymour.
Bye. Bye, girls.
I just sent you the
Son.
link in your
A
messenger,
son.
Frank.
Look, Audrey, I got a son.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnick.
What, Mr. Mushnick? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnick anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
Okay, Dad.
Isn't that beautiful?
Seymour Krellboyne, come over here, my son. I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look on it. Soon we got no more Skid Row. We will be rich, us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills.
This is true.
You see that big sign in the sky?
I was back in the 50s,
It is saying
or 60s rather.
Gravis Mushnick in French.
Isn't it exciting? And we'll have an orchestra right by the cash register. And Gravis will wave his arms, and the orchestra will play Mendelssohn's Spring Song. And I'll come out in a gown wrapped by somebody expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for 1,000. It's a bargain.
get 'em while they last.
Stop shouting! My Uncle Mush's brother Yanko just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey. Tell me,
How much are the carnations today?
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
And why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son, Mrs. Shiver. Just point to anything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
That's right.
the cash register maybe, huh?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen carnations on the house, courtesy of Gravis Mushnik, the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Moshe's brother Yanko die, Tenafly, New Jersey. You should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnik. Good morning.
All right, Frank, you said you wanted to be on the show with me.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds ago.
Excellent. Just a few seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs.
Boy,
Shiver.
this wasn't the year you were born. You're younger than I
I
am.
have perhaps an explanation.
No,
This
but
is
if
a
you give
little
me a
bold
minute,
of
I'll
us.
think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krelboind, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
You promised me a week, Mr. Mushnik. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
So, Frank, I sent you the link for you to join me during the show in Messenger. I don't see you in my lobby yet.
Me.
Now, here's a fun fact for you guys. Charles B. Griffith,
Who said
who,
that?
if I'm not
You said
mistaken,
that. You said that.
also wrote
Feed me.
wrote
You
this
said
film.
that. You
He
can
was
talk.
actually standing off
I
screen
got a
providing the
talking
voice
plant.
of Audrey Jr.
Say it again.
as a reference for the actors and actresses.
Oh, boy.
The voice
never
of the
been to
plant was
college and I ain't
supposed to be
been around
dubbed
much,
in by another
But I'd
actor
have
in
been willing to bet there
post-production.
ain't no such thing
but
as a talking
his
plant.
vocalization of
I'll
the
take
plant
your
got
word for
laughed,
it.
and the
Gee,
producer
Junior,
director
I'd
Roger
like to
Foreman
feed you.
was
I
notoriously
used up all
cheap,
my fingers.
according to what I found. So his voice remained in the final print of the film.
Look at me, I'm all cut to pieces. But maybe I can find another drop here someplace.
I'm just giving you guys some tidbits of information on the film. Stuff that I really didn't even know.
That's the
And
best I can
this
do.
film actually has somebody who's very famous.
But I'm already anemic. Feed me more. Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got. But I gotta keep a little
No,
blood
I
for
was born in
myself or I'll be in
74.
worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry, Junior. Well, I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll think of something.
I know, right? But see, Bobby G, that is actually what makes this films like this so awesome, because they didn't have the technology that we have at our disposal nowadays. So they had to make do with what little bit they had to work with, and they did awesome. Yeah, Frank, I don't want to see a naked or half naked or... Yeah, you saw, Bobby, I believe it was the 1986 version with Rick Moranis. Thanks, Corey. I don't feel 48, I feel 84. Here's a little another fun fact. That scene right there with the guy got hit by the train, that was actually filmed in reverse. They actually filmed that with the train going backwards, and then in post-production, they played it backwards. Good point. Why kill a person? Because apparently Audrey Jr. Required human blood. And not to mention, Seymour really wasn't all that bright.
Eat me.
Oh, he's on YouTube.
Look, Chowhound. Don't bother me. I
That's
got
weird
problems
because
of my own.
I can see Bobby's comments from YouTube
Sorry,
just
pal.
fine.
I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you are.
I'm hungry.
Can't you see I'm knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think it's fun to be a murderer? You think it's fun to haul around a sack full of
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Well, maybe just a snack.
I know, Bobby, right?
That looks great.
Now, that is what I call a salad. What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Well, before the next course, I think I'll have a nice cigar. All right? You would like maybe a cigar? You don't smoke cigars. What am I thinking about? Where are the matches? Oh, you know what I found?
What?
I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money? So what else is new?
All right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie. I'll have you know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more than $9. You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing
I also
my
like the fact that I can
favorite
show everybody's
song.
comments, too.
Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back, if you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In this fancy schmancy restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
All right.
Excellent. You eat up, Audrey. I'll be back in a flash with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
So for anybody just joining us, just to let you guys know, this is we're watching Little Shop of Horrors.
It's the season to be jolly. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's the season.
Well, Corey, I'm glad that you were able to check this out with us. And I'm glad that you're enjoying
You
it.
flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon,
What?
scotch, rye, tequila, sake, manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Yeah, well,
Don't
that's
bug
it.
me with the
That's
money.
it.
I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
I don't know.
Look here, take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de mint. Everything you got.
Okay.
Gravis, what happened?
Don't ask.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ghosts I could handle. Don't ask.
Yeah,
Why
being
don't
the
you
boss
tell me?
has
Maybe
its
I could help you.
advantages.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
In mine own shop. Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you
Huge shout
tomorrow,
out to
right
Mia.
after I am
She's actually
telling the
responsible
police.
for creating my background here.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the
Frank should
unhappy
be the
story.
director of the show,
It was not.
because that's what the credits say.
Hi, Gravis. $85 with the business already, and we barely open.
What did I tell you? You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. Hey, guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you just picture it?
I can picture
Oh, won't the people just eat it up?
Eat up the people.
And we're going to have the big
I
part of
haven't
it
heard.
open,
I haven't
so she can sit
seen
in it.
Molly
The queen,
say anything
with
in
her
here
crown and scepter.
yet.
She'll be so
Boy, so I don't know if
cute.
she's here or
you
not.
can just eat her up.
Eat up the girls.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
I got a toothache. Leave me alone.
You. Come
Oh, my
here.
jaw, I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw. Oh, my jaw. Oh.
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour. We already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now, look, Seymour. You gave this plant
Okay,
a
Bobby.
fancy name,
I'll try to
Audrey Jr.,
refrain.
but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, the book says it eats insects. It eats them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Yeah, Frank.
Excellent.
I've got
And how
9
many
viewers
times
according
is
to what
this
I'm
one
seeing.
eat?
Well, and then it dropped down to 8.
Once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an unusual type flytrap.
That is a possibility.
It may never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
Yeah. Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
All right, excellent. You run along to the dentist. I'll take care of things here.
Thanks, boy.
Gravis, we've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
Now, I do got to say that I'm kind of surprised that back in the
Making lots
60s
of
that
money.
they had ladies that showed that kind of cleavage. Not going on the subject of boobies, but just saying. See, right now, Frank, I'm at 9.
That'll teach you to keep your bill up to date, you deadbeat. Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I heard you.
Last thing you ever want to see at a dentist office, huh?
Seymour. Got a bad tooth, huh? No, I thought this was the men's room. Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there. So, you are the young man who ruined my gladiolas, huh? Sit down. Come on. Guess what? My tooth stopped hurting. Yes, I know. Let's see. Shut up and open up. Uh-huh.
And believe me, I'm not
Does that
saying
hurt?
anything bad about
Good, you haven't felt anything
seeing
yet.
what we were seeing, because
Get it over here.
it's all
Seymour,
good.
who was the dentist here, you or me?
I've,
I'll find that too.
I'm with you there, Corey.
Huh?
Me too.
Look at that stalagmite. But don't worry, it's going to be an easy one, Seymour. I won't even use Novocaine. Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth. Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour. Let's see. I'll have this one and this
Right,
one.
Steph?
And that one, and I have to have this one, Seymour. It's only one, too. Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No. All right. Uh-huh. Let's see. Oh, shh. Seymour. Oh, don't be there. Look at that. Will that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. Huh. You know, I can't afford an assistant. So I get this ready instant
Now,
mix.
this show,
Doesn't last very
this
long.
show
Tastes
here is
good.
not PG. So,
All right, Seymour.
I mean,
Stay
I'll
away
do
from
my
me.
best to keep it
Seymour,
clean as
you're
far
trying
as
to kill
language
me.
and whatnot is concerned. But
Aha!
there's gonna be shows here that have some very interesting things in them. So I can't really say that this is a PG show. I wouldn't encourage
Is this Doctor's
letting your
office?
kids watch this.
Just a minute. Oh, yes. I see it is. You can come in now. My name is Wilberforce. Wilberforce what? Just
Yeah, Corey, that's it.
Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur.
Thank
My
you for
last
sharing,
name
Bobby.
is
I
Force.
appreciate that. I need all the help
I
I
don't
can
have
get.
a middle name. Well, you have an
I was
appointment,
kind of
maybe?
hoping to have a,
No, but you were
you know,
very
see
highly
if maybe we could get a
recommended to
really
me by
large crowd, but
one
it
of
is a
your
Friday night,
patients,
and
Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a
summer's
lot
just
of
about all
undertaking for
over
her
with, so
relatives.
people are probably getting in
Well,
their
as you can see, I have a customer
last
now,
bonfires.
and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow. Oh, I couldn't
That's
do
okay.
that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses.
I appreciate
a touch of
all 8 of
pyorrhea,
you that are
9 or
here
10
with me now.
cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
So here's some
I
fun
can't help
trivia
you
for you
today.
guys. I'm
Oh,
right chock a block
that's
full of
all
it.
right. I'll
Does
come
anybody
just wait
know who this
outside.
guy on the left is?
The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker.
Wondering
used
if
on
anybody
him by
knows
his
who this
wife.
actor is sitting on the couch
He
reading out of
almost
the
bled to
magazine.
death and gangrene had set in. I didn't
Don't
give
Google
him much
it.
of a chance.
If you don't know it, that's
there were
fine.
other complications. The man had cancer,
But it-
tuberculosis,
just a little trivia here.
leprosy, and a touch of the grip.
Stephanie,
I
you're right. That is
decided to
Jack Nicholson.
operate. My patient just left.
I'm a little
You can
quieter
come in
than the
now.
movie. How's that?
Oh, goody.
I got a bigger mouth.
I
This
didn't
is
see the
actually
other man
Jack
leave.
Nicholson's
Well,
very first horror
he went out the
film.
back door. You know, most people don't like to go to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself.
Oh, I'm
don't you?
hearing myself
I
in
mean,
the production booth.
There's a real feeling of growth, of
It took me a while to actually
progress
recognize
when
some
that,
stuff.
that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you? Yeah. Now, no Novocaine. It dulls the senses. This is gonna hurt you more than it is me. Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh, my God, don't stop now! Well, I made a lot of holes, and now I gotta
Nicholson
fill it up
did
with
this
here silver
just
stuff.
because-
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, go on. Well, it's your mouth. Well, Dr. Favre, it's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've
That's
never
weird.
enjoyed
I'm hearing
myself
it in
so
production
much.
booth even
I'll
more now.
recommend you to all my friends. Thank you. Bye. Bye now.
Feed me.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry? I'm coming already. This should be enough for anybody.
Food.
Well, goodbye, Dr. Favre.
I hope you guys are enjoying
May have
this
been a crummy
film.
dentist, but you
I'm
were a
having
nice
a great
fella.
time
I never
chatting
meant
with
to
you
kill
guys.
anybody in
and
my
watching
whole
it.
life. I've killed 2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Favre. You want anything else? See you in the morning.
Come in.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing some matches.
Well, those are breaks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got a strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Jack Nicholson had
cars.
also recounted
Thieves.
the
Yeah,
reaction
what happened?
Don't know.
to the screening of the
Vanished.
film,
Let on tracks.
and he stated that the audience laughed
None.
so hard he could barely
else?
hear the dialogue.
Dennis, Farb,
Dead?
He didn't quite
Missing.
register it right.
Close?
blood in
It
office.
was as
Where?
if he had
Skid Row.
forgotten that it was a
Ideas?
comedy since the shoot.
None.
Check
He
it
got
out.
all embarrassed because he'd never
Yeah.
really had such a positive response before.
Now we were on the case. Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. I'm a Fink.
Oh, he's twice as much now.
Morning, Mr. Mushnick. Oh, boy, look at that.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrosity.
Yeah.
And to think that you did it.
Gee, Audrey, you don't have to kiss me.
Don't you like me to kiss you?
Yeah, but you don't like to kiss me.
Why shouldn't I?
Nobody else ever did.
Well, I do like to.
You do? You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss me again?
Okay.
That plant?
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Oh, I guess I just have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh, sure I would, Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
We got the list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls. Talk on Audrey.
We got the list for the float. Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay.
Hi, what's cooking?
Look at my plant.
My, what a large one.
Yeah. Hello, Mrs. Shiva. What's
That's a
new?
weirdo.
Oh, I got terrible news. My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Would you like to buy maybe some flowers?
About 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get them for you. Look at my plant.
I'm looking.
Your name Gravis Mushnick?
Look, I'm a Mushnick Gravis. That's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions, ask me.
Just
about-
want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
Actually,
Got a guilty
he got
conscience?
pulled
No, why should I?
Never
that
see this
flower
man.
one
Man,
out of
see the
Seymour's
picture,
jacket.
Dr.
and put
Farr.
salt in it and ate it.
So you know him.
My dentist, he maybe did something.
Disappeared.
Blood in his office.
The other man, too. Blood in the railroad tracks.
Some few spare parts.
Dr. Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to cooperate with the police.
Hello, Aunt Sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
All right, Seymour. Now you tell me if
figured
that
out why I
plant
was
is
doing
finished
double.
all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father?
There, now I'm all better.
Me, idiot! It's a finger of speech. Now look, I can't stand any more of that plant. It's growing me out of house and home.
Well, it ain't gonna grow anymore, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
What did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Gravis! There's a lady from some kind of a committance outside. I think it's important.
Excellent. By the by, I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Where are we going to go tonight, Seymour?
Oh, I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
Okay.
Oh, that's remarkable.
You like?
Oh, I neither like nor dislike
Oh, we're down to
anything. my
5.
goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
How about that?
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
I did, me.
And what might your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seas?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think there are going to be any more, Miss,
Fuschtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I think this is going to be the only one, Mrs. Fishswinger.
Fuschtwanger.
Fishswanger?
It's probably indigestible anyway.
Is that what he said?
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day. Remarkable.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh, Seymour, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, a real trophy for Audrey Jr.
We can put it on the float.
In the Rose Parade.
Oh, boy.
Oh, don't look at me. I'm a terrible sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krelboyne. Ma, this is Audrey Fulcourt. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank. I
Never mind
appreciate that, buddy.
Well, now try this.
This show here probably seemed a bit thrown
Tastes
together.
like cough syrup.
Dr. Flynn's cough syrup.
I really
toast.
didn't have. I can't really say I
Audrey
didn't
Jr.
have
No,
any
to Audrey
time.
Senior.
I had a hard time picking out the film. And good. I'm glad that you're liking this stuff. I'm hoping maybe we can get more people to watch with us. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that.
You glutton, you. Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate that.
Now, don't touch
Like I
the
said,
liquid,
I felt that we should pay homage to
Yeah, you
the
sure
old
look good
school
by
horror
candlelight.
film. I mean, granted,
Do I
this
really
isn't like a
feel it?
horror movie. This is a horror comedy, but still,
Now try it.
it paved the way for
Sure
a
smells
lot of the
different.
cool stuff that we see today.
Some kind of oil, isn't
Exactly. Ease them
God,
in and then
liver oil.
pile on the gore.
Wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on top.
I'll tell you, if Adam Green ever gets back to me and gives me the green light, Hatchet will be covered on this show. Well, Stephanie, you can definitely send me your suggestions. I'm not promising that I'll be able to do any of them because I've got to find out. There's copyright stuff I've got to contend with. So,
I heard it.
but if it's not something that I can get in trouble for, I'll definitely consider that. So,
No. Hungry.
send in your
And
suggestions.
other fine kettle and fish.
Send them to me
Who
in
would
a
you
private
like to have
message
tonight?
after the show.
Fat enough.
That way I'll keep them. I'll keep
We
the
not only got a talking plant, we
titles,
got one that
and
makes
I'll look
with
them up.
smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnik. I'm starved. Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row.
Good, Frank.
Well,
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this.
forget
I
about
hope
it.
Kathy's also
You
enjoying it.
wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night. You'll get yours.
I kind of like this chow mein.
If it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromyas and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's what your old man said before the louse ran out on me. You know, if you're going to be married, you got to be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You thinking of getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the making. Have a ball.
Seymour, I don't want to have a ball. I want to
If
be
that
with
don't
Audrey.
remind me of my
No,
mother.
Seymour. You promised you wouldn't get married until you bought me an iron lung.
You've been breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
I hope this lantern looks really cool on the set.
Nobody here. Black Cat, 13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition.
All right, you. Come out of there.
Don't shoot, mister. I'm old and sick. I wouldn't hurt even a fly.
Come out in the light where I can see you.
Man, please don't shoot. Please. Please, I'm only Gravis Mushnik. You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried anything in my life. I wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it isn't more. I'm only a poor florist.
Yeah. We got about $30 here. Come on now.
down
Where's
to
the rest
two.
of it? I was in here this afternoon. I saw about 30,000 people in here. They must have spent some money. Where is it?
There ain't no more money. They came in to look on the plant. It's a big attraction. Audrey Jr.
The plant. Don't try to slow me, Jim. 30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant. I want it.
I don't got no more money, honest. Believe me.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Okay, Big Bad, where?
In the plant.
In the plant.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
Inside the big leaf.
That's right, inside.
How do you get it open?
Just knock.
In there?
Inside, in the bottom.
I don't see anything.
Way inside. Right in the bottom. what I did. I don't care what you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good Nick plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. Why? The end. Into the garbage can. Aloha. Oy. Yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Seymour, you wonderful plants.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you will. Did you figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful flowers.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic.
So
It'll be
apparently
just like
there's
going
been an
to the
issue
country.
with
Oh, boy.
3,000 pink azaleas
Facebook.
for the arbor, and the 9,000 yellow mums for the border, and the roses for the front and the back.
No, around the back. What do you mean you're going to a picnic at night with that full quart girl?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
I'm not sure
She's
what's
out
going
after your
on
money.
Facebook.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch on to you until you get some, and then goodbye fortune.
But Audrey's an honest girl, Ma.
Yeah, never trust a woman who's too healthy.
But Audrey had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
Well, maybe she could catch something like that.
The only thing she'll catch is you. And she'll take you off to some shady sanitarium and leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted. Oh,
I apologize, ladies and
gee,
gentlemen.
Ma.
Apparently
Don't feel
there's an
sorry
issue
for me.
with streaming at the
I'll just
Facebook
find
Live.
a nice wet alley somewhere.
I don't know what's
curl
going
up
on
and
with
wait for the
Facebook.
end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you,
I
Ma?
would say
I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I promise.
Because it's
Bye.
Facebook, and Facebook can't get their stuff together.
Gee,
So,
Audrey, I never tasted
if
food
you can
like
still
this
hear me,
The peanut
go
butter
on
and
over
jelly
to the
sandwich.
Kevin B
Butter and
Entertainment
jelly, what
YouTube
does that
channel,
cure?
Nothing.
and
it's just
you'll
a
be able to
food.
watch me there.
What good is it if it doesn't clear up pimples or shrink your sinus tissues or something?
You're just being silly, Seymour. Seymour, what do you want to be?
Well, I want to grow things. If I had a lot of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would you take me with you, Seymour?
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
Feed me.
What'd you say?
I was just kidding.
Yeah, Facebook makes me sad too. A lot.
Seymour,
More and more every
why
day.
did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I did. I said it.
Oh, I'm looking right at you.
Well, I'm a ventriloquist.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop all this nonsense and kiss me.
I'm dying from hunger.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me to eat.
If you can't control yourself, I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
Food for an empty stomach.
Audrey, please wait. Listen
Thankfully,
to
it's being
me.
recorded.
don't listen to all the nonsense I
So,
want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete
Again,
idiot.
everybody,
Please listen,
I
Audrey.
apologize for
I'll be able to explain
whatever's
everything
going on with
soon.
Facebook.
Well, why can't you explain
I don't
now?
know if they booted me for
Because
this
so many
film
things
or
are
not.
so
They shouldn't
important.
have.
I want to
Um,
marry you,
I'm
but I got to take care of
Within
Mom.
perfect legal rights.
Well, that plant in there is
to
going to make it all
utilize this
come
video,
true. Tomorrow they're
because
going to
it's
give me a
not
trophy and I'll
copyrighted.
be famous.
And,
I'll be a big
I know that
botanist.
to be a fact. So,
And then we can go to the South
I'm
Seas,
assuming
just
that
like
there's
we
just a
planned and all.
technical
That
issue with
doesn't have
Facebook
anything to do
because
with what went
we
on
all
in
know
there.
that Facebook
When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour,
just
then I'll
riddled
talk
with
to you.
issues anyway.
Good night, Seymour.
So, again, I want to thank you guys for joining me.
I'm getting
This
pretty
has
tired
been
of you.
Pretty fun.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food!
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up.
Shut
raised
up,
you
bring
from a
on
bunch
the
of little seeds?
food.
Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't. Well, I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Krellboy! Turn around. Close your eyes.
It's unfortunate that we've lost
Asleep.
several of the folk that were
Open your
viewing.
eyes. Now you will do as I say.
I'm hoping that they'll
follow
come to
me?
the YouTube
Yes,
channel.
Master.
You will go out and find me some food.
Yes, Master.
Now be gone and waste no time.
My name is Leonora Clyde. How's the rain on the rhubarb?
Master is hungry.
Master is hungry.
Well, hello there.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master. For Master, I gotta find food.
Maybe I can help.
Who are you?
My name is Leonora Clyde. I love you.
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
Well, what kind of food does he like? Ooh! That's more like it. Kiss me. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Too bony.
Too bony? Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
Ah, you're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Seymour.
That's my name, too.
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
I never thought anybody would volunteer. Do you volunteer?
Sure I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right, my place or yours?
I don't care.
Well, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock. Wet or dry?
Wet.
The search was narrowing, and we knew that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell the chief something. I had that feeling in my bones that the mystery was drawing to its climax. and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for Seymour Krelboyne, which has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour! We want Seymour!
I tell you, this business is worse than being a conductor in a revoluting door. I'll be glad when this day is finished.
What's a celebration?
They're presenting my son with the trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do, run away from home?
Please don't look at me that way, Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain everything after the ceremony.
You, police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on here this evening.
Just thought we'd come
I'm
by
hoping
and keep an eye
that,
on things.
Look, we don't need no
everybody's
eyes
getting
kept
the
on
message
everything.
to jump over to the
Society of
YouTube
Silent
channel.
Flower Observers has arrived, and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
Still working on those disappearances.
We think they were murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this. Let me see your tongue. Uh-huh. Now, what you got?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know, I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into, Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Krelboyne, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds
If
are
you're
going
joining
to
us
open?
on YouTube,
I hope so.
you can go ahead and
Because if they
just put a
don't,
message
Mr.
in
Krelboyne,
the chat and
we
let me
shall
know that
just
you're
have
there.
to present the award at another time.
Because we've got
it's
4 viewers.
starting
I know
to open.
Stephanie's there.
Isn't that Mark? Oh, look, the first bud is open.
Isn't that
The railroad cop. Look at the rest. What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Krelboyne, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them. Am I?
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
Oh, now the float will be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's definitely something going on with Facebook. I'll post it here. Oh, good. That's Lily, right? Steph? Thanks for coming back, Frank. I appreciate it, buddy. Now, there's definitely something wrong with Facebook tonight. Hey, Peter Anthony. Thanks for joining me, brother. So, yeah, tonight's feature film is A Little Shop of Horrors. It's A Little Shop of Horrors. I figured what better way to start off this new programming. There's that better? I can't turn down the movie volume. How's that? Okay, so just let me know how that sounds. Yeah, so Peter, I chose this film because I thought it was a good way to start off the series. I know there's a delay here, so I'm trying to wait for feedback to see if my audio is louder, if it's better now. Okay, so I was able to turn down the audio on the film itself. I don't know if you guys actually were able to see me do that or not. I'm hoping not, because I hate that stuff, but
I'll feed you. I'll feed you like
so,
you've never been fed before.
yeah, like I was saying, Peter, I chose this film because I thought that this was a good way to pay homage to the films that paved the road or paved the way for the horror movies that we see today. Yeah, so I wasn't aware that I had the ability to turn down the volume on the film. So I've got my microphones cranked almost too much, I think, but
He was such a good boy.
but if you guys are saying that it sounds good.
Seymour.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah, Facebook. I'm working on a way to get away from Facebook. Okay, guys. That was the Little Shop of Horrors. Like I said before, not every single episode of Friday Night Frights with Kevin B will have a film. I want to do a lot with independent filmmakers, fan films, if you will, like Peter Anthony, Jason Brooks, all those guys, all those fan film people. I want to do more with them, because I think it's important, for one. Number two, if I get them onto the show and they allow me to play their film, then we can watch these films and be able to talk about them, and I can have guests on the show. If I could have got Peter Anthony on here tonight, I probably could have. That would have been, but that's something that I want to work on too. I was going to do, and everything, the way that I did it tonight, it was, I did most of it right through StreamYard. I actually didn't use the switcher to put the picture in picture because I could have done that. But yeah, so I ended up, oops. Yeah, well, now that I know how to make the adjustments on those things, I can actually do that and lower the volume of the actual film itself. And as always, I welcome your guys' feedback. I want to know what you liked, what you didn't like about tonight's show. Like I said, I chose the film that I chose because I wanted to pay homage to the older horror films. Now, granted, this wasn't a scary film. It wasn't a gory film. It was a horror comedy. No, Bobby, I don't think it was the Facebook police. I think it was just Facebook failed. Period. I don't think that, because that movie wasn't even copyrighted. So So yeah, nobody can bust me for that. That was an uncopyrighted film. So Facebook just pooped all over itself. But anyway, guys, I don't want to stay on here too much longer because well, we'll get into that repetitive thing again. We don't want that. So again, I want to thank you all very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the film. And this is going to happen every Friday night, unless for whatever reason it's not successful. If it's not successful, then there's no point. There's no point in continuing. But this is only the first episode, so we'll see how things take off. Let's see. We'll go back to the comments here. Friday Night Frights. Let's go. So again, as always, I thank you guys so much for your support, your love, your dedication to Kevin B Entertainment. Without you guys, Kevin B Entertainment would be pointless. So tell your friends and your family and your friend's family and your family's friends. Next week, I would love to be able to get a larger crowd. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll take it from here. I think the most I saw in here tonight was 10, and I appreciate all 10 of the people that came to join me. So instead of yammering on and on, I'm going to get out of here. It better be successful. Your garden gnomes are at risk. Okay. Peter, send all that stuff to me in a message, would you? That way I could write it down. I want to take all the advice that I can get from everybody and just stockpile it. I want to have that plethora of information and ideas. I probably won't respond tonight. I've had a hell of a day and I'm ready to call it quits. But definitely send those ideas to me in a message, and I will definitely read them. I've got a whole week to try different things, and I'm on vacation this week, so I've got a little bit more time that I can dedicate to this show and to the other one. So thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Frank, Peter, Bobby, and I apologize for anybody that I haven't named. Thank you all so much for your support and joining me tonight. And hopefully we can do this again next week. So until then, stay awesome and stay spooky. See ya.